Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and this is a PilotEdge event. I haven't done one of these in a long time due to scheduling, but I love these and I'm excited to jump into this. These are very fun because you've got a lot of traffic and it changes the dynamic of the flight when you have so many planes. And right now we are at Victorville, Southern California Logistics, and let me pull up the PilotEdge map for you. So here is the here's the PilotEdge website, and if you go to view on map, we actually get a live map of everybody here, and we can zoom in. It looks like Victorville only has one plane, right? But check this out. Look at all those guys. Now, there are some caveats to these events that I want to get over with right off the bat. One is because the larger number of traffic, you really have to be focused, paying attention, and all that stuff. If you're not to the point where you can fly whatever plane you're loading up in, without incident to your destination, you might need a little bit more practice before jumping into an event like this. The other thing is you potentially need to, and sometimes it's not potentially, it's you need to be ready to wait. Imagine a fly-in. Everyone's coming in at one time. Everyone's leaving at one time. There's going to be congestion on particularly clearance and ground frequencies. Tower, they're pretty much going to meter you appropriately based on who's ready to go and who's coming in. But they overstaff, and it's generally not too bad, but it does, to me, make it more fun because it is kind of a more realistic level of traffic, especially in SoCal, as far as SoCal goes. We're in Microsoft, so the CSLs don't exactly match here, which, X-Plane just has much better CSL matching, and if that is a deal breaker and you have both of them, X-Plane 11 is a great option for these events because you can actually see more accurate representations of the other planes. So unlike a lot of the other flights and videos that we do, I wanted to start this from the beginning because of those reasons. It is busier, and there are some extra things that happen before we actually take off that are more fun, and I wanted to show off that stuff as well as part of this flight. And we're not full power, thank you. So we're going to get the engine started up. I'm going to try to go through the startup procedure, FMS kind of stuff as quickly as I can, because that's not really the point of this. But watching it from the beginning will give you a little bit better idea of what these events can be like. They're a lot of fun, and they try to cater to many different subscription levels, so they kind of alternate between the Western expansion and ZLA, and they also try to do a variety of different start times and days of the week to get to make sure that everybody has an opportunity wherever you're at in the world to fly it at an appropriate time, which I think is very cool. And the whole PilotEdge staff does a great job with the flyers and the planning and the themes of this, which I absolutely love. This one, the theme of this event is return to service. So the point of this is Victorville is where all of the mothballed commercial jets are being held or have been held during the pandemic, and we're putting them back into service now that everything's going back to normal. So we're taking them from Victorville empty over to Vegas. That doesn't really fit into the plane that I'm flying, but this is the jet that I'm comfortable with, and we'll go into Vegas with this thing and make it kind of like a little, I don't know, maybe we're taking the Delta CEO to Vegas to meet somebody after they're approved the, return to service or something. What's up, Dilly? What's up, Shane? Yep, Shane, you can ride shotgun, absolutely. Okay, so the engines have started, so we're good there. I'm gonna get the ATIS here. Okay, 35. For obvious, well, maybe not obvious reasons, but for at least for me, obvious reasons, I like taking these flights a little bit more seriously than a standard flight, because you have a lot more pilots that are depending on you having your stuff together, and I really want to be respectful to everybody on the network, as well as the controllers that are working the event with the added congestion in traffic.
Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Altimeter 2997. Arriving and departing runways 1721. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Tango.
Okay, I forgot I didn't get the winds.
Southern California Logistics Airport. ATIS information Tango. 2251 Zulu. Wind 240 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Altimeter 2997. Arriving.
Did I miss that again? Skulls, hang on 1 second.
Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Tango.
Tango. Discord is definitely going to be the spot to do that. But we can help you out for sure. So if you ask me that question, do we not have temperature? We're not reporting any temperature here? Seems weird. Apple Valley, does Apple Valley have temperature? 30. Alright, so warm. Yeah, ZLA is gonna be busy tonight. Okay, I'm gonna get the iPad up here so you guys can see what we're doing, and the fun will begin once we start getting our clearance. Okay. For this part, I'm going to get I'm just going to have ForeFlight up here permanently for now. And then we're going to go ground, Victorville clearance delivery ground 2445. All right, so that kind of complicates things a little bit when you've got ground and we have no clearance. No clearance, okay. Then we'll configure the plane once we got our clearance. But this seems awfully quiet for event combined. Weird. Victorville ground citation 204 Lima Echo, information Tango IFR Vegas.
204 Lima Echo, Victorville ground, good evening. You're cleared to the Las Vegas airport. Fly heading 250 on departure. Radar vectors to the Daggett VOR, then as filed. Maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 190, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.1, squawk 4556.
Cleared to Las Vegas. On departure, fly heading 250. Radar vectors, Daggett, then as filed. Climb, maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 190, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequencies on 26.1, squawking 4556. Citation 204, Lima Echo.
Station 4 Lima Echo, read back correct.
Okay, great. That is pretty,
ground, Pilatus 105, Mike
pretty simple. So let's get this thing all set up here. Flight plan. Okay, we're origin is
105 Mike Sierra.
Victorville.
Ground, you're cleared
Well, that
to
was
the Las Vegas
shockingly
Airport, flight
easy
heading 250.
for
Radar vectors Daggett VOR, Cresso for arrival. Maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, the it's a little bit easier to answer that question on the in the Discord for
Cleared
sure.
to Las Vegas, flight heading 250 on departure, then vectors to Daggett. We'll expect Cresso 4 arrival. Climb maintain 6,000. Flight level 210 in 10 minutes. 126.1 for the departure frequency and squawk 4546. Pilatus 105 Mike Sierra.
Okay.
105 Mike Sierra, read back correct.
And then we've got
Watch the birdie.
what's up, Iowa? Those are definitely not the right runways. Do I have that right? That's strange. Oh, departure. Oh. Did I hit departure? Hello. There we go. Okay, Jesus. Rounders. Okay. I was like, what is happening right now? Meissen, and we're gonna be on the. We can do the ILS. We'll set up the ILS. Do we not have an ILS on the right, on the 19ers? Guess not. I guess RNAV Yankee it is. That is execute. Okay. What's up, Darwin? Yeah, the low wing mafia. Absolutely. Okay. Nice, man. Done for work on a beautiful Thursday. I love that. Okay. Gee, nice. Absolutely, man. I'm glad you're able to make it. Let's do 4, 5, 5, 6. Get that in there. We'll get that in there. And then we're going to go to performance. We're going to go to takeoff. And we have 240 at 8. We're 30 degrees. 29er, 7. And there's that. Okay, yeah, and I've also forgot that we're cruise altitude is 190. We have 6 passengers at 170 pounds. The CEO of Delta brought his friends, and they also have some luggage. There's our default setup there. That looks good. Takeoff is there. V speeds. I'm still not getting V speeds. What am I missing here? Winds. What am I missing? Weights look good, right?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Performance. Takeoff. I thought I did. Oh, did I? Oh, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Departure. Yep. thanks. We only have one option here. Thanks, Derp. That will do it. There it is. Well, we'll find out, G-Nice. I don't know if it's broken or not. Derp, thanks. There's no departure. There's no like actual departure procedure. So yeah, I usually have like a full departure that I can plug in there, but we're just heading and radar vectors out of here. We are not going to Columbia. We're going to Vegas. And then we're going to go arrival. We'll figure that out. Actually, you know, I take that back. We're going to go Vegas, and we can
Victorville
put
ground, Polaris 105 Mike 0 ready for taxi.
we can input this stuff right now. So McLaren, we got 080
Mike Sierra.
at 11, and temperature is 34 warm.
Taxi to 21 via Charlie.
Altimeter is
105.
2985. We're in the working title citation. That blah blah blah. That looks good. VREF is 110 for now, and that'll burn off. We'll get that updated too. Okay, right on. I think that's everything that I need to know, right? We're gonna get our climate control stuff going on there. That looks good. Let's get our standby display turned on. That looks good. Let's get our emergency light set. That looks good as well. We've got 6 passengers in the back. That all looks great. Let's see how legs page is looking. Make sure we have no discontinuities. We got 1 in there. Okay, so we have departure, Daggett, Meissen. There is our arrival. La da 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 da. Discontinuity, we can get rid of that guy. Will probably be visual. Why is that? Oh, that's vectors. Okay, that's fine. That's vectors to the approach, so that's good. Cool. There's that, and we were 250 out of here, so I'm gonna get heading bug to 250. You can see that guy spinning around. 250, and then radar vectors to Daggett. 250 puts us a little bit of a right turn, and then we'll be probably right turns to Daggett for that vector, and then that's cool. All right, so we're up to 6,000 feet. Up to 6,000. That's gonna come up rather quickly.
Hey,
6,000 there.
bird. Whoa, buddy.
Let's have a baby bill. 4L send it.
4L send it. I think we already did. Flying monkey. Oh my god. I know Iowa. I am too, but it is still, it's fun. I just enjoy this too much to you know, for it to really yeah, I just enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. This is a lot of fun. Regardless of the quirks, there's some growing pains, but it's all good. Victorville ground, citation 204 Lima Echo. We are just north of Millionaire, ready to taxi.
Number 204 Lima Echo, runway 21, taxi by Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Alpha, runway 21, citation 204 Lima Echo. All right, we're gonna get rid of ForeFlight. Well, I did say at the beginning that this was going to be pretty crazy with the traffic and everything. It has not been that crazy. We have right now probably 20 planes on the ramp at Victorville. Hey, buddy. Takeoff flaps in there. Am I gonna decapitate you? Yep. Oh, just right through the gut. Yeah, so this, I was expecting this to be like way more sketchy, but it is not at all. That's it's a pleasant surprise, I guess. It's not really. It's kind of fun. I mean, you go into these events anticipating the craziness, and it's a little bit weird that we're not getting it. But we'll see how the in-flight stuff looks, feels, and sounds. That's where a lot. I mean, this is more of a log jam typically on this end, whereas in the air and on approach, it's a lot more of a struggle with different aircraft types and speeds and everything. It could be pretty challenging. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop this thing and fix the shade. There.
Victorville, ground top 3502, ramp with Tango ready for taxi.
3502, runway 21 taxi via Charlie Alpha.
21 Charlie Alpha.
You know, Iowa, you can always just go VFR and buzz around the top of an event too. I've done that before. Like before I felt like I wanted to do an event, I would just like fly over the airport. I've got a rudder and yoke set up. Yeah. All right, 250 radar vectors Daggett, and pretty easy from there. This is a very short flight, which can often make it more difficult to manage because there's not enough time in between anything to actually get the plane configured and whatever. So this is short flight, but probably a more difficult flight than if we were going twice as far. Yeah, it's like 30 minutes. The flight is like 30 minutes. It's crazy. But, there's the chance that we can be, delayed or delay vectors or something. Oh, awesome. All right. This is cool. Victorville Tower, citation 204, Lima Echo, holding short, 21.
Citation 204, Lima Echo, Victorville Tower, runway 21, line up and wait.
21, line up and wait, citation 204, Lima Echo. Oh, it is.
Approaching runway 21.
It is. I have to shut it down and reboot.
Entered runway 21. 8,700 feet remaining.
Whoops. You recognize that call sign though, don't you, monkey? Wrong livery too. That's I'm even more.
204 Lima Echo, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 21, citation 204 Lima Echo. I just noticed that it's the wrong livery and everything. Everything's wrong.
American 1180, taxi to parking via
All right,
Echo,
there we
hold
go.
short runway 21 at Echo.
Your speed is alive.
Parking via Echo, American 1180.
81.
1180, confirm hold short, runway 21 at Echo.
I'm very sorry, hold short of 21 at Echo, American 1180. Lima Echo, contact Vegas Tower 119.9, take care.
19.9, citation for Lima Echo. Thank you. See ya.
See ya. Shuttle safe.
Las Vegas Tower, citation 204 Lima Echo, visual runway 8 right.
204 Lima Echo, Las Vegas Tower, runway 8 right, clear lane traffic, it's about a 1 mile final for 1 mile left.
Clear to land 8 right, citation 204 Lima Echo. We'll be looking out for that traffic. All right.
Las Vegas Tower, Southwest 8502, visual 8 right. Southwest 8502, Las Vegas Tower, runway 8 right, clear land number 2 behind the citation.
Good luck with
right,
that.
Clear land number 2, we have the traffic, Southwest 8502.
Good luck with that. All right, there's 8 right.
Hey, bird.
Collision 113, got us off 6 departure.
Buddy.
MRK 626. It has been a year. Wow. That is wild, man. Thank you so much, Mark. Or MRK. I always say that. Sorry.
Las Vegas Tower, TVM 6 South, will be off 1 left at Whiskey for signature.
November 6 off Lima, hold short of Foxtrot, connect ground on...
Come on.
Ground on point 9, getting.
Come on.
Alright, hold short of Foxtrot, ground point 9, thanks to you. 6 South Lima.
Come on. Life is good. That's awesome, man. That's all good. This has been, like, autopilot has been almost fully borked. So this was
1 mile final runway 0
not
right.
very enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, this was the same. This was similar to
500.
the last flight I did too. So I can't blame it fully on the latest update, but probably didn't help. Man, my Las Vegas airport, my McCarran looks like crap. What a mess, man. What an absolute mess that was. That is what I get for trying to do an event. Shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Looking down and go clear off the runway. Let's try to not have Southwest go around. There we go. We got it. Oh, man. Las Vegas Tower, citation 204, Lima Echo, clear 8 right at Alpha 4. We are taxiing to signature.
204 Lima Echo, left turn on Alpha, hold short 1 right.
Left turn on Alpha, hold short 1 right, citation 4 Lima Echo. Yeah, that was a total mess. I don't like that at all. I don't know why this thing doesn't want to work. That would have been so much more enjoyable if the autopilot would have just worked. At least hold altitude and heading would have been nice. But we survived. Very, very low bar for that flight. It's just survival. It's cool though. That worked out. Timing on that arrival was not too bad. I flew it like total trash, but at least we're getting this awesome taxi. Traveling TT, I really appreciate that.
Las Vegas Tower, Delta 8502, clear 8 right, Alpha 4, taxi, Charlie.
You know, there's two halves of me. You know, there's the one that wants the stream to be great and entertaining and perfect and everything's good, and then there's the pilot in me that wants, you know, the flight to go well, but also I guess there's more than two. It's probably three. The streamer, pilot, and then just computer, you know, gamer. I know that this is a very complicated system and things are bound to be buggy and broken and stuff, so it's really not that big of a deal. Performance was a little bit spotty coming in here as well. I need to overclock my CPU more, I think. But this is still fun. You know, it's frustrating, and obviously I would prefer things to just work, and they will eventually just work, but yeah, it's still fun to be able to do this. I mean, that looks great. Yeah. Well, things go wrong in the real world too, and you can't panic there. So you just have to make do with what is working or not and go from there. Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad you're joining us. It's fun to have. Obviously, like I love being able to reach new people in the community that are, you know, falling into this because Microsoft is new and they want to, you know, check out flight simulations. But it's really great to meet people that are, you know, current pilots or retired pilots, and be able to share some of this stuff with them. It's very cool. Las Vegas Tower, citation 204 Lima Echo. We are short of 1 right, heading to signature.
For Lima Echo, cross runway 1 right on Alpha, and then join Echo, cross runway 1 left on Echo, and then Foxtrot short of Hotel, Contact ground point 901 clear, 1 left.
All right, crossing 1 right at Echo, at Alpha, joining Echo, crossing 1 left at Foxtrot, contact ground on the other side, citation 204 Lima Echo. I think I got that right. Okay, clear right.
Approaching runway 01 right.
Okay, so that is here.
Entered runway
Okay.
01 right. 9,300 feet remaining.
But yeah, this is it should just be fun. And it's very easy to what was that?
Yeah, you were coming through very good as well.
Entered runway 01 left. 8,900 feet remaining. Entered runway 08 left. 14,700 feet remaining.
Las Vegas ground, citation 204 Lima Echo. We are on Foxtrot at the end of 8 left, taxiing to signature.
204 Lima Echo, Las Vegas ground. Good evening. Taxi to parking via hotel.
Hi, parking via hotel, citation 204 Lima Echo. Awesome. Traveling. Well, thank you for coming back. That's awesome. Well, it's rewarding when things go wrong and you make it to the end, I guess. My hope is that the flight goes smoothly and looks good and is, a track log that I can be proud of. That was not. And not being a type rated pilot, going through troubleshooting on trying to see what might work or not, is not really going to benefit anybody. My friends that fly the jets, they have stuff break all the time, and they're professionals, type rated, current, just professionals. They're pros. Thompson, welcome. And they just grab the plane and fly the rest of it by hand, and hey, that was a sucky long day, but we made it. It's a little bit trickier for somebody that is not type rated in the plane, or professional, I should say. So I, when things do break, for me, in this plane, in a plane that I'm not familiar with, or that kind of handles a little bit on the goofy side.
Buddy.
Traveling TT, thank you very much for the 3 months subscription. Again, welcome back, and thank you so much for the support. But the whole just fly the plane, it's harder when I get it. In the simulator, I don't want to hand fly an arrival in this plane. It is an absolute nightmare to handle. So yeah, I'm going to do everything that I can to try to get that thing to work. And the last flight that we did, that was able to happen. This one we were not as lucky. But I am getting a little bit better by, with just, being on top of the arrival, at least to the point where if it does, if things do fail, I can roughly hand fly the arrival. You know, luckily we had the visual approach, which is good. Makes it a little bit easier. That would have been annoying if we had to do some kind of an approach, but it was a good event. That's a fun route and a fun reason to do that route as well. So that is cool. Victorville ground, good evening. Cherokee 83364, information Tango, flight following to Henderson, please.
Number 83364 Victorville ground, aircraft type and antenna cruise altitude.
We're a P-28 Romeo, and we're going to cruise at 7,500, Cherokee 83364.
Cherokee 364, departure 126.1, squawk, go 0557.
0557. Departure frequencies on 26.1, squawking 0557, Cherokee 83364. What's up, Dilly?
364, read back correct.
Whoops.
Hail Caesar, American 1186, Victorville Tower, runway 21, clear for takeoff, 12408.
And all right, we'll just call it Millionaire. Victorville ground, Cherokee 83364. We're at Millionaire, ready to taxi.
Number 83364, Victorville ground, runway 21, taxi via Charlie and Alpha.
Charlie and Alpha to runway 21, Cherokee 83364. Okay, now is the time to have some fun. This is flying. This is how it's done. Enorma Pangar, thank you so much for 69 bits. Nice. Thanks, man. Welcome aboard. Alright, we're gonna get the fuel pump coming off. Everything looks good there. Okay, Charlie and Alpha. Later. That's pretty cool. I love that you can actually hear the other planes in this one, which is awesome. All right, so let me just say while we're taxiing here, thank you everybody for hanging out tonight and every night that we do this. I love hanging out with all of you, and I hope you all. I mean, it would be weird if you watched this stream and didn't enjoy it. I would encourage some introspection if that is the case. But assuming that you're not one of those people, I really appreciate the support and hanging out as much as we do. I absolutely love it. If you're new here, this is the Discord, and I had to be convinced for a long time to start that Discord, and it is one of the best things that I've ever done. It's not hyperbole either. It's an unbelievable community. We have well over 1,500 members in there, aviation enthusiasts from all over the world, and it's really, really fun to see people progress through flight training and just also provide support with flight simulators, real-world flying questions, ATC. We've got controllers, real-world and PilotEdge, instructors. It's really fantastic, and it's a great way to supplement any potential learning done here, maybe, or questions that may or may not be answered during the stream. it's really fantastic. So thank you to everybody that is so active in that Discord server, and if you're new here, give it a shot, and hopefully you enjoy it as well. Well, H Factor, thanks, man. It helps me stay sharp, and the questions that you guys ask are excellent, and I love thinking about it. You know, I'm generally not the one that is able to even answer them for the most part. So it's just nice to be in an environment where kind of organic questions can be asked. It's very, very cool.
See you, friend.
Victorville Tower or Cherokee 83364 holding short 21.
Number 83364 Victorville Tower. Howdy, partner. Left turn on course approved. Runway 21 cleared for takeoff. Wind 240 at 8.
Clear for takeoff. Left turn out approved. Cherokee 83364. Good evening. Lights. Camera. Action. Mixture.
South 424.
Yes, Sloppy. The
Departure. Southwest 424.
The ultimate.
Approaching runway 21.
Yeah, commercial multi is.
Entered runway 21.
Commercial multi.
8,700 feet remaining.
Did you really, H Factor? That's awesome. That's really cool. That's pretty awesome looking. All right, let's punch it. This friggin' long ass runway. Okay, airspeed is alive. There's our
Southwest 424, turn right heading 350.
That sounds so good. Come on, man, get moving. Sounds pretty rad.
That was 424, turn right heading 050. When you're able, proceed direct to Daggett if you are.
Sweet.
Arch 364, contact Joshua departure.
Joshua departure, Cherokee 83364. See ya. Love you. Okay. Joshua departure, good evening, Cherokee 83364, 4,100 climbing 7,500.
Number 83364, Josh departure, radar contact, altimeter 29907.
29907, Cherokee 83364. Alright, we're going to keep it on the south side of the this little hill here while we climb out. Yeah, that wasn't good, Marcus. But at least like you're combined up now, so I can make up for that on the next one.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
we will get her one of these days, Marcus. Absolutely. I love you, dude. 19 months, Marcus. You are the absolute best, man. I love you, dude. Maria, I did not feel an earthquake at 5. Nope. Negative. So this one will take a little bit longer than the last flight.
Walker 397, Victorville ground, clear to Las Vegas Airport, flighting 250, radar vectors, Daggett, VOR, then as filed, climb and maintain 6,000, departure 126.1, squawk 4537.
4537. KC Pilot, Slobby Club, thank you guys so much for joining the Discord. Welcome, and I hope you guys enjoy. That is awesome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So this is the type of flying that I am used to and like. Far fewer things to go wrong with this flight. Or VFR. Do what you want. And the heading bug and altitude hold work in this, so once we actually get this thing oh, Marcus, it was the autopilot just did not work. It wouldn't, as soon as I turned the autopilot on, it would like violently bank. It was a total mess. So trying to like desperately trying to get that thing
3465, that was 424.
Yeah, desperately trying to get that thing hooked up while trying to not ruin everyone's flight was a bit of a handful, but luckily it was a quick flight, so that's fine. 10 hours in the next 4 days. That's a lot, man. Shane, that is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I always tried to keep lessons between like 1 and 1.5, maybe 2, but yeah, I mean obviously let your, because exhaustion, it's there's a point where you stop learning. Obviously, you know, you want to, you have the desire to get your get the hours in and everything. But there is a point where you're done learning, and I would rather have those 10 hours be spaced out over a couple of weeks, or even a week. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot for one week. With 6, 3 to 4. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. That's a lot. That's a lot. But if your instructor is, thinks it's beneficial, that's the person to go off of. I know my instructor would say that is too much, but everybody is different, and yeah. I mean, it's exciting. It's great that you're able to do that and have a plane and an instructor that are ready to go. But yeah, that seems like that's a lot. There's a lot of stuff to cover. Marcus, you're funny. Yeah, just like the landings, like anything more than 10, and you're not learning past that. It's too just exhaustion. Yeah. I went like my initial run. I would go every week, every other week. I'd have a lesson. Like I spaced it out quite a bit. My initial training. It went by like I did a lot quickly. Thanks to PilotEdge. Like I like saying this because I think it's kind of cool, but it doesn't matter. It's not important how many hours you do things in, but like I did my first solo under 6 hours, so I was like at 5 point something when I soloed at John Wayne, and then I did my solo cross country at 12 hours. So I got that stuff out of the way really quick. FSX 7475, welcome aboard. Yeah, you spaced yours out too. Yeah, like I enjoyed doing a lesson, debriefing, thinking about it, flying it in the sim, preparing for the next.
3364, contact LA Center now 134.65. See ya.
3465 Cherokee 83364. See you later. That was good, Marcus. LA Center, good evening. Cherokee 83364 7500. Written in a week. That's awesome, dude. That work. 3465. 2460. LA Center citation Cherokee 83364 7500. Joshua approach Cherokee 83364 just to confirm that LA Center frequency was 2465.
Negative 3465.
That's why no one was home. 3465 Cherokee 364. See ya. Oh. LA Center, good evening. Cherokee 83364 7500.
Cherokee 83364 Los Angeles Center, good evening. Daggett altimeter 2986.
2986 Cherokee 83364.
So the 424 descent via the Rounders 1 Erickson.
Sweet. FAA written. That's awesome. Super easy. Let's see. Check ride after 55. PE helped me on the radios. Second lesson instructor was shocked to my radios. Shane, to answer your question, I did my check ride at 60 probably. But I did a plane and instructor transition halfway through, and then we got held up with some insurance stuff, which did that's where it does not matter. I probably could have been. My wife could have kicked me to the couch tonight if I didn't make it better. Yeah, it really does not matter. So it's about learning, being safe. No, it was insurance for the plane. I needed to do my long cross-country, my long solo cross-country, and I needed to be put on the plane's insurance, which took a long time. because it was not a flight school plane. It was a private plane. So there's a little bit weird complications in there. So we flew around for whatever 10, 12 hours or something, which is fun, totally fun, but added some time, which again does not matter. But yeah, I mean, whatever your instructor suggests, wants to do, thinks is the right thing, definitely do that. But yeah, my suggestion would be don't do too much too fast in terms of flight time.
Contact Las Vegas Bridge 125.9.
You know, I mean, if you're ready to go, you know, on certain solos or checkoffs or whatever, that's one thing. But you know, I don't know how much you gain by flying 10 hours in 4 days. You know, how much of what you do are you going to actually retain versus spacing it out and, you know, kind of absorbing more of it. I think that's my opinion, is that it's a little bit better. Hawks, the event is great. It hasn't been too busy. It's either it hasn't been too busy, or they've done such a good job that it appears to not be that busy, which is awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, we got a nice little conga line there. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it did seem it's not that many people logged in, but I think this is a great distance and flight. It's really pretty cool. Is there any drawbacks for GA flying at Microsoft? What do you mean, Hans? I think that it is the best. I think GA is the best here. I tried, Marcus. How much has the sim helped you with real world flying? The sim helped me so much and still helps me. I was just saying, I soloed in under 6. I did my cross country in under 12, or it was like about 12. Papa Charlie, welcome, and thank you so much for 12 months, 1 year. Thank you so much for the support. Happy Friday Eve, and welcome. Good evening to you. So yeah, so my initial training was like, I was just ripping through the solo stuff, you know, in super busy airspace, which was great. But then fast forwarding to now, having, oh God, 3 months or less, that's terrifying. That's a whole different thing. Fast forwarding to now, I'm able to use the simulator to prepare for real world flights and debrief from real world flights, and really feel like I have a bunch of confidence going into an airport that I've never been to before, because I've been able to actually see it in a very realistic way in the simulator, and that's been invaluable for Julia and I to be able to hop in the plane and go wherever, and just kind of already know what it's going to look like and where to park and what to do, and that's, you know, hugely beneficial. What now? That is, I had to deal with that. It's a super bummer, but you will never forget that day when it does finally happen. That's super awesome, man. Yeah, I wonder how much faster the turbo is going to be up high. I wonder. I need to get another beer. Hang on. Let me know if they call me for anything. I'll be right back. Anybody else want a beer? I'll get you if you need beer.
Alexander, good evening, over 397, crossing 12,000 to 13,000.
Fox 397 Los Angeles Center, good evening, climb maintained.
Alright, Hawk, I'm actually going to take Julia's unfinished wine from last night. It was just sitting on the counter, and before it evaporates, I'm just going to have it. It's really good wine.
Southwest 424, VFR traffic, 12 to 1 o'clock, 8 miles westbound.
I think I randomly picked a good altitude here. Happy about that. And where are we going, Henderson?
Roger, we're looking for new traffic, Southwest 424.
Southwest 424, contact Las Vegas, approach 125.9, good day.
125.9 or Southwest 424.
Absolutely, Ablars. Oh, that's good. That's better than Coors Light, I gotta say. All right, we're good. I actually don't remember. It's from Paso. It's a Trader Joe's label. I'll give you my impressions. Let me get the bottle. I think we still have. Cabernet Franc Grand Reserve from Paso. So it's a Trader Joe's. We get like every single one of our meals at Trader Jose's, and that's like not doing it, but yeah. So that is a really. I don't like the really douchey wine tasting stuff, but it is. It is not. It's not very dry, but it's like plummy, and is. Cap Francs are supposed to be really good with pepperoni pizza, pepperoni or sausage pizza. So we got a couple bottles of that, and it's really good. Looking forward to the flight, but not sure if I have enough time to commit to the lessons. Is getting your PPL doable on only 1 or 2 lessons per week? Absolutely. What now? That's what I did. I was at every other week. I was like at twice per month. My recommendation for you would be, if that's kind of where you're at, like you don't know if you can commit to enough of it or whatever, wait until after your discovery flight. If you're trying to think about it now, I promise you that you're going to have a different mindset after the Discovery flight. When I did my Discovery flight, I did 2 of them technically. I didn't have a choice after. There was no option to not do it. So I just had to figure out a way to make it happen. And that's, flying as much as I could, which wasn't that often. So I used the simulator to supplement the real world training. And just kind of as I was able to fly more, I did, but I just flew as much as I could. And you just make concessions. Like I just didn't buy a bunch of crap. I just saved up, and if I was gonna, if I was thinking about buying a new video game or new whatever the hell, like I didn't do it because I put that money towards flying. And it's hard to really imagine making budgetary changes like that before you've done the Discovery flight, because it will just like blow you away, more than likely. And I might not. So you might just like not like it and be like, yeah, this isn't really for me, and which is totally cool. Like that is nothing wrong with that. But I doubt it. If you're watching this right now, I really doubt that you're gonna not enjoy that. 38 gallons. I don't know what this thing holds. 38 seems high. Yeah, I really don't know if
3364, are you familiar with the restricted airspace at 11 o'clock 3 miles?
Yeah, affirmative. We can stay away from there. Cherokee 83364.
Cherokee 83364, roger. Just want to make sure your present track looks like you'll be clear of it. Just wanted to make sure you're aware.
Yeah, we're not in the mood to get shot down tonight. Don't go over there. Right here, don't go over there. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're just going right to the MOA right now. I've been up before growing up, so I know I'll be hooked.
One arrival, Las Vegas altimeter 2984.
And so had I. My dad was a pilot, and I flew with him quite a bit. But there's something different when you're doing it for yourself. Like this is like I'm sitting in the left seat. I am up here in this plane with the intention to be a pilot. That changes the feel of it for me immensely versus being up in a plane. Being up in a plane is great. You've got the sensation, you know what it sounds like, you know what it feels like, you have an idea of what is possible, but the mindset for me is what was like, oh my God, I can do this. I am the one doing this. And then it just, it was just like a runaway freight train at that point. Where's the funnest place you've flown IRL? Catalina, Big Bear, Fallbrook, Camarillo, Oceano, John Wayne. That's I couldn't answer that question, Dave. Like, I mean, I've done like formation flying and like sunset formation flights and cool airports, great meals. I couldn't pick like one. You'd have to define. And if frick, you said furthest. San Luis Obispo. I'm very well read, I promise. San Luis Obispo is the furthest that I have flown. We'll be stretching that out this summer, going to Phoenix, and then also probably going to the Bay Area as well. Those will be the furthest. My bad. My apologies. Yeah, I am working on instrument right now, so slowly building time. Slowly building time right now for the instrument rating. Haven't really dug in too deep into the material yet, just kind of slowly getting the cross-country time and the hood time. So that's been going fine, been going well. Just slowly chipping away at that. It's good stuff, man. And I'm so excited that you guys are all here. It's really, really cool. Yeah, speaking of Nightbot, if you guys are... My Instagram account is like all my real world stuff, pretty much. Like every once in a while it'll be something, you know, sim related maybe, but that's pretty much all my real world flying and pictures and whatever. So if you're interested in seeing, you know, kind of what I'm up to real world wise, you know, you can follow me on there and, you know, you can ask any question you want about flights or particular situations that I post about or whatever. But I like hanging out with you guys here. It's so fun. It's such a bizarre thing to explain to people what this is. You know, you're watching this right now, either in a right now or, you know, on YouTube later. And I mean, like, because I stream myself, I don't have as much time to watch other people stream. I love it when I can. It just don't have enough time to do that. But this is such a weird but cool thing to be able to do. It's, you know, like, it's the GA stuff in particular. Like the GA stuff, when you are watching a streamer that is a real world pilot flying a GA plane, it is almost impossible not to learn something about either that plane or about flying, because we automatically we take it seriously, and it's applicable to those of you that are, you know, either pilots yourselves or student pilots or looking to fly. And I love sharing it, and it's such a cool way to interact with other people that are interested in the same stuff you are. And I don't think that there's too many other types of games or streams that has this deep and weird of a connection where it's real life. It's all based off of real world experiences in a game that we all enjoy as well. You know, I mean, you can watch somebody play PUBG, you know, and even if they're in the military, it's just not going to be the same. You know, maybe they can talk about different tactics or guns or ammo or something, but it's just not the same. You know, you're not really watching for that. Maybe you are, but yeah, this is really cool to be able to do this. Big Bear does need a checkout for most places, yeah. FSX, I am not trying to become an airline pilot. I would like to fly private jets part-time. That is the goal. What's up, Scotty? I shrunk the and my head probably got bigger too. But yeah, I cropped it in a little bit. Does it look weird? Should I make it bigger? Not my head, the frame. Or make it smaller. You know, I feel like that's an okay size. We are at the top of the hour, which means that we're going to do a... Fuel pump is on. Switch the tanks.
738 Zulu uniform, turn 10 degrees right.
Fuel pressure looks good, and turn off the pump. Awesome, Hawks. Thanks, man. Just make sure it's like a Praetor or a Falcon 50 or something cool. Dude, that sounds awesome. Oh, is that Baker?
Star 738 Zulu uniform cleared, visual approach runway 25 Oxford.
I think that is Baker. Home of the world's largest thermometer. Does anybody care about that little piece of trivia?
Walker 397, contact Las Vegas approach 125.9, good day.
125.9, order for 95, good day.
I'm handsome as ever, thanks. Thanks, Scotty. PC-24, yep, I'd do that. That would work, that'd be fine. What about just a PC-12? I mean, it depends on what you want to do. I mean, it also depends on what lottery you won. But, dude, you can have a lot of fun in a PC-12. But, man, get that Praetor. Get some Praetor action. That's the king right now.
515 Alpha Romeo, squawk low Charlie in the pattern.
Terry, thank you very much for joining the Discord. Welcome.
Squawk 515 Alpha Romeo, squawk low Charlie in the pattern.
We have... It's just still growing, man. That Discord server is still growing. I freaking love it. Dude, the PC-12 is freaking awesome. Good, Shane. We have this so are you guys still all there? I just got it just says that there's zero viewers right now. Is that accurate? Did you guys all leave? PC-12 is my auto plane too. Did you guys all go away, or are you still here? Cole's here, okay. That's weird. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. It ultimately, it doesn't matter, but, yeah, we all left. See ya! So, my good friend and instructor, Brad, flies private jets. He also has some friends, or just some, I don't know how you want to put it. He has people that he flies for that also own planes, and they're looking to upgrade. So he's constantly trying to, research planes and get people in particular planes that work best for them. And so it's part of it. Part of our discussions go beyond lottery winning, and they're actually rooted in, here's their mission, like they're millionaires, they can get whatever they want. What should they get? Like their actual actual conversations.
Charlie, please.
This poor guy does not want to squawk Mo Charlie. So the conversations become like legitimate very quickly, which is super funny to me. The Pilatus PC-12 is almost always the right answer. And if I won the lottery, if I was wealthy enough to spend $3 million on a plane, it would be
738 Zulu uniform contact tower
like
134.9.
that would be the plane that I would want to fly. You need to have it's not type rating. I can't remember what they call it, but it's like a recurrent school. It's a very it's like a 3-day class versus like a versus a week-long class or whatever for insurance purposes. But it's single pilot. It's like you need high performance, complex, high altitude. That's all you need. What's up, Adoned? Happy little Friday. Like, it can go anywhere. You can easily hop in it, fire it up, and go take 6 friends to lunch anywhere, locally. It's got crazy range. It has unbelievable performance, short field performance. So, like, what? Yeah, well, the Phenom 300 is the largest single pilot jet, but the problem with that I would see, and again, this is like Fantasyland, the problem with Phenom is you need type rating, you need to go to recurrent, it's a lot more complicated, it's more expensive to run, it has tiny little brakes, it doesn't have thrust reversers, you can't really get in places if it's raining, because it doesn't have the landing performance. It's not that large inside. Like there's a bunch of different reasons why going with a PC-12 over a light jet is more beneficial. But the only reason why a lot of those jets, and this was my take and backed up by Brad, and Brad will I hang on his every word in terms of aviation. The reason that most of those light jets exist is for owners and operators and customers to say that they have a jet. They took a jet. They own a jet. That's it. And Flying Arnold is almost a PC-12 pilot, so he came in at the right time. Mustang, Citation Mustang, that only exists because some rich guy wants to say he has a jet. Same with the Eclipse, same with maybe not the Phenoms. I mean, they kind of serve a different purpose, but like the smaller Phenoms maybe. There are turboprops that outperform, that are more practical, better suited for a mission than those light jets are. So that's what I think. What do you think about that? Is that a hot take? Not bad. Okay, 2075. Let's see if we can pick up some ATIS. Yeah, I would still take the PC-12, because what I would want to do with that plane is take people to lunch, or go, take as many people. Yeah, in King Airs, not really H factor. King Air 200 is very, very close to PC-12 in
that's not the problem.
terms
you
of
are in Class Charlie airspace. I
like
need to see your
it's
altitude readout in Class Charlie airspace. So either the transponder
Nerf, thank you for the host.
There is a disconnect in the technical side of the PilotEdge client. Either way, it's not transmitting.
Yeah, King Air 200 serves it's pretty close to that PC-12. The PC-12 is a lot more expensive though.
Alpha Romeo, runway 25, clear to land.
So that's where you can.
8 Zulu Alpha.
Sorry, I'm like kind of half paying attention to both things. King Air acquisition cost is much, 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 much lower. PC-12 is still probably a better. That's not going to work. Is still probably a better solution. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the PC-12 versus the TBM. Yeah, so TBM, is just really, really fast. You can't shove 6 people in the back of that with any of their gear and go wherever you want. And to me, that's kind of that would be the fun of a PC-12 is the utility of it. TBM, you're just going places fast. It's just a faster plane, but yeah. I can't wait for Arnold to give me a tour around a PC-12 though. I want to pick that thing apart. Are they going to give you the keys, Arnold? What's the deal? Are we going to have access to that thing? I want to flip some switches. I want to poke some buttons. Oh yeah, you had your pattern today, huh? That's freaking sweet, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think we're okay terrain-wise. We don't need to worry about anything, it looks like. Stalls, steep turns, and pattern work in a PC-12. That's freaking dope. Beta, oh yeah. Dude, give me some bring it to John Wayne, man. Bring it to a real airport and let's check that thing out. But I will actually go to you because I want to see that thing. Yeah, doesn't that thing land at like 70? 67 knots, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, Rep Pack PC-12. I know, dude, that would be so rad. It would be so rad. I love that working title citation a lot, and I really like the Carenado of S2.
Cross runway 15 right and left at Alpha.
The PC-12, I don't know, like the flying I don't think would be that different, but I don't know. I don't know if it's go back to X-plane worthy versus hoping really hard that it comes to Microsoft very soon, because the scenery, like being able to take that thing to different airports across, like around the world, would be freaking awesome. Dude, Shane, I don't know. I would rather be up front. I mean, I've been lucky enough to fly in a couple of private jets, and dude, put me up front. Yeah, rep pack 750. Legit startup procedure. That would be pretty freaking sweet, dude. That would be really sweet. I almost, if this
3364 contact Las Vegas approach 125.9er.
25.9er, Cherokee 83364. See you later. Las Vegas approach, Cherokee 83364, 7,500.
83364, Las Vegas approach, Henderson altimeter 2987.
2987, Cherokee 83364.
So taking takeoff runway 1908, takeoff.
1908, Executive Airborne, 8 Information Lima, 0156 Zulu, wind 140 at 9R, visibility 10, sky condition, clear, temperature 34, dew point -5, altimeter 2987, arriving at parting runways 17 left, 17 right, visual approaches and leave without all way assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information leave.
Possibly. He did give us the altimeter, so I think he might be our guy. Las Vegas approach, Cherokee 83364. We have Lima at Henderson. Lexon, welcome. Happy little Friday. It is Friday Eve, everybody. We are flying fake airplanes. And life is good. So whatever you guys have going on in your lives, I really appreciate you spending some time with me tonight. This is the highlight of every week for me. It's not to say that I don't have other stuff going on. I just really like hanging out with you guys, so thank you again. Let's do a little Discord check to see if we have any new people. Not since Terry, but if you are new here, here is the Discord link. So if you are new and you are not repulsed by me and you want to hang around and learn about some airplanes, give that link a shot. See if it is a pretty good cult. Yeah. Oh, you guys are definitely worth my time. I want to get into VATSIM. Do I have any advice? Listen to liveatc.net. A bunch. Ask questions. Keep watching people that are using, frankly, PilotEdge. I would, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of VATSIM, personally, for a handful of reasons, but it can be really fun. It just depends on what your goal is, what you're trying to do.
Hey, bird. Whoa,
buddy. Havoc, thank you so much for 4 months. Havoc Blast, you are the man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support and for hanging out tonight. That is awesome. We're going to be running up to Bravo airspace here quickly, so they don't give you a whole lot of room here. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine to start. It's fine to start if you just want to get practice holding that button and talking to somebody, but it's just so easy to get form bad habits that if you're doing it to just practice real world procedures, like if you're actually trying to fly in real life, I would say I'd be more apt to say stay away from it if you can, but yeah, ultimately it's it's fine. That's the light farms over there. That would be really bright. Oh, got it. Awesome. All right, Terry. Thank you, man. I had someone yell at me for being VFR on Vest. That's really funny. Whoops. That's awesome. Yeah, this airspace is so goofy. Las Vegas approach, Cherokee 83364. Before we start descending, wanted to see if we could get a Bravo clearance to Henderson.
83364, negative Bravo clearance. Going to Henderson. The point is to kind of keep you out of the Las Vegas airspace.
Roger that. We'll start descending down to 4,000, Cherokee 83364. Cool.
Destination ATIS is 1.
That's really funny. Yeah, there have been times where it's pretty dialed in. The big problem for me with VATSIM is the consistency of it. To me, that really makes it tough to enjoy, because you don't really know what you're going to get and when you're going to get it. So that's kind of frustrating. But yeah. I was like, yeah, negative Bravo clearance. The reason we picked this airport is so you didn't so we don't give you Bravo clearance. That's funny. A combined private instrument ride. That's crazy. How long is that flight going to be? Good Lord. I'll be controlling Minneapolis Center from 4:30 to 8:30 Central Monday on VATSIM if you're bored. Right on. Hawks is one of the top VATSIM controllers. And Hawks, obviously, that no disrespect intended. I think you probably know where I'm coming from with a lot of that, but it can be great. I just, because of the airspace and the guaranteed coverage, it is I prefer PilotEdge a lot more. Well, it's true, dude. I mean, it's like, I'm sure you're not the only real world controller on VATSIM, but Can't be too many. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if there was like more of a schedule.
Takeoff, contact LA Center 124.85.
2485, 7 Takeoff, yeah.
That's pretty cool, Hawks.
Takeoff, LA Center, climb maintain for almost 290.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's so funny you guys go home in control. That's awesome. You know, Flying Monkey, I have like on PilotEdge after hours, just like using the radio system. I have been I've pretended to be John Wayne Tower, and I think VATSIM. I guess you could do that. I don't know if that's like against terms of use or anything. Like if we loaded up at VATSIM at John Wayne and just we're on frequency, like sitting in planes at the base of the tower or something. But I have, you know, just being familiar with that airspace, you know, in the airport, being ground and is pretty fun. Cleared for the option. Yeah, I would totally be ground at John Wayne. That'd be really fun. Dude, we are freaking threading the needle like crazy. This is hilarious.
A3364, contact Center Tower 125.1.
25-1, Cherokee A3364, see ya.
TVM 2903 Alpha Whiskey.
293 Alpha Whiskey, Los Angeles ground. West Los Angeles clearance.
10-4, I just received clearance. I just wanted to check in with you. I'm still down here at parking 9, ready to taxi, runway 25 left.
There's 3 Alpha Whiskey, affirmative. Your clearance is still good. Go ahead and contact ground.
10-4, switch in to 12165, thank you.
Henderson Tower, good evening. Cherokee 83364, 5 to the southwest. Information uniform, full stop. Or are we uniform or hotel? I can't remember where we were.
Departure 8334 Henderson Tower. A3364 Henderson Tower, sorry about that. Join the right downwind, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Alright, right downwind 17, you said left or right?
364, the right side, unless you're requesting the left side.
No, that's fine. Yeah, clear to land 17 right, right downwind Cherokee A3364. Why did I think left? Okay. Whatever. We're fine. We are gonna get the fuel pump on. We're gonna get the fuel selector switched over. Lights are all on. We're looking good.
Victorville ground, Walker 538, ready for taxi.
I think I've landed here yet in this sim.
Walker 538, Victorville ground, runway 21, taxi Charlie off.
Taxi via Charlie Alpha to 21, Walker 538.
Dude, it's the best. It is the best. Keeping it tight, guys.
500.
Keeping it real tight. I
Los Angeles ground,
love
TBM
short
293 Alpha
approaches.
Whiskey.
293 Alpha Whiskey, Los Angeles ground.
That's what I'm
I'm
talking
at
about.
Park 9, ready to taxi runway 25 left for IFR's departure, Seal Beach 8.
There, 293 Alpha Whiskey, you're still with clearance delivery. Do you have a ground frequency?
Whoop.
I got 121.65.
Yeah, that is the correct frequency. Just verify the frequency is active in your comm.
Sorry, say again?
I just confirmed that is your active frequency in your comm radio. I'm receiving you still on clearance delivery 120.35.
Roger that, you're correct, I'm sorry, nut swapped.
Friggin' awesome.
Los Angeles ground, TBM 293 Alpha Whiskey.
293 Alpha Whiskey, Los Angeles ground, go ahead.
There we go. I'm at parking 9, ready taxi, runway 25 left for a Seal Beach 8 departure, please.
293 Alpha Whiskey, runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 7 Echo.
Taxi 25 left via Delta 7 Echo for 3 Alpha Whiskey.
Henderson Tower, Cherokee 83364. We are clear of 17 right at Echo, and we are parked straight ahead. I love that rumble. Sounds so good.
83364 taxi straight ahead to parking. Have a great night.
Straight ahead to parking, Cherokee 83364. Have a great night as well. Thanks. See ya. Come on, Geneva, give me something. Give me a little one. Oh my God. She's not
Long
gonna.
Beach ground, Cessna 903 Juliet Sierra at the East General Aviation parking with Papa. Request taxi for westbound departure.
Yeah, she doesn't play with that.
What was the call sign again?
I don't blame her.
Cessna 903 Juliet Sierra.
I do not blame her. It's all right.
903 Juliet Sierra, Long Beach ground runway 26 right, taxi via Kilo.
26 right, taxi via Kilo, 3 Juliet Sierra.
Okay, so we're transient here, so we're not gonna park in a hangar, unfortunately, but it shouldn't be too hot there this weekend. We'll get the cover out.
Santa Maria ground, November 7674 Foxtrot would like to get a clearance for an IFR.
I say call sign only.
November 7674 Foxtrot.
For 7674 Foxtrot, Santa Maria ground, clear
Okay.
Monterey Airport on departure, flying heading 100,
Lights coming off.
vectors Morro Bay.
Avionics coming off.
Victor 113
Fuel pumps
to
coming
Pastor
off.
Robles. Victor 25.
Cut off.
Salinas, direct. Maintain 6,000. Departure frequency 124.15. Walk 3641.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like that was some good flying today. Had a little bit of a rocky start. Like, oh god, a little bit of a rocky start, but it was a good recovery, which I'm very happy about. Oh man, but yeah, those events are fun.